Hello everyone, this is Gary and today we're doing another life skills video. Now the way in which these videos work is this. There are three sections. This first section gives you a broad outline of the subject and the topics that we'll be covering as part of that subject. The middle section then deals with the meat of the subject, the detail, and I found it best to do that through a series of slides. And then the final section is just a quick summary of what we have covered. Now, in case you miss anything, all the detail that you hear and that you see in this video is also set out in the description box below, and in addition there are some links to other relevant videos. So, having done the quick introduction, let's just get into it. Okay, so let's get into it. If you are thinking of studying ethics and morality, then these are the key elements. Okay, so the first element of any study of ethics and morality will need to look at right and wrong behaviours. In other words, by reference to values, which itself is an area of study called axiology, and you're going to be looking at the nature of values and what things have a value, and in doing so you'll be involved in the classification of values. Then the next topic in looking at ethics and morality is the subject of meta-ethics. In other words, moral propositions and how are they determined, and how we understand what is right and what is wrong. And then finally, the meaning and the appropriateness of ethical language. And that in a nutshell is what meta-ethics is all about. So next on our list of things that will come up in a study of morality and ethics is the topic of normative ethics. In other words, practical ways to decide a right action. And if you're undertaking a study and it covers this topic, well, you're going to be looking at the creation of the rules or the theory that underpin the ways you make your decisions. For example, utilitarianism or Kantian ethics. Other areas to cover would be consequentialism, deontology and virtue ethics. Now, in the context of virtue ethics, examples might be honesty, respect and fairness. These are practical ways and values that you use to make your decisions. But broadly, that's the topic of normative ethics. Next, when you're looking at the topic of morality and ethics, and you're studying it perhaps, you're going to have to look at the issue of applied ethics. So in other words, what you have to do in certain circumstances. In other words, how do you deal with moral issues like meat eating, euthanasia or stealing, and you're applying some of the methodologies you've already studied to specific circumstances. And you look at how you're going to apply those general rules or normative ethics that I've just mentioned to specific issues. That then is applied ethics. And finally then, just to give you a flavour of how applied ethics work, here are some examples. You might want to look at the moral issues around abortion or euthanasia, around the death penalty, the whole topic of human rights, censorship and free speech. And these are all topics which enable you to take the normative ethics methodology and apply it to the certain circumstances of these examples. That then is applied ethics and examples of applied ethic topics. So finally then, a very quick summary of ethics and morality and the topics covered. And you can see there it ranges from right and wrong behaviours, from meta-ethics to applied ethics to normative ethics and practical ways to make decisions to specific circumstances. And that in a nutshell then is ethics and morality. Okay, so I hope you found that life skills video useful and interesting. And as I've said before, all the detail which I've covered in this video is also set out to assist you in the description box below, and you will also see a number of links to other relevant life skills videos. Now all that's really left for me to say after that is that if you like this video, please mark it as a like, and if you wish to see more videos like this, then please subscribe. Finally then, let me just say thank you very much for watching this video, and bye for now.